I don't know if this is supposed to be done at the start of a month or the end of a month, but I'm just going to do it at the end of this month because the start of next month is very busy for me. So yeah, this is March favourites, I guess, because I have a lot of stuff that I love this month and I want to give this kind of video a go. So I'm going to split it into 3 different areas. I'm going to have movies and TV, food, drink, well, lifestyle we'll call it, and then music, because I have been listening to a lot of music this month as well. So yeah, 3 sections. First section is movies and TV. I'm not one for watching movies and TV. I usually watch YouTube videos, mostly in evenings when I have like free time and whatnot, but Netflix has become like my best friend once again because I've been watching so many different movies and stuff like that. There's always these go-to movies this past month that I've been watching kind of like on repeat, as well as like just as background noise, as well as actually loving them when I first watched them. So the 2 main films that I watched in March on Netflix that I loved and have watched quite a few times this month were Whiplash and a film called, I think it's Boy Choir or something, both about music, so that's probably why I watched them multiple times. But Whiplash was definitely the favourite out of the 2. So Whiplash is by Damien Chazelle, who did obviously La La Land, and so I was like, okay, I want to see what his last work was because a lot of people seem to enjoy it. Went back and watched it, and it's about this drummer Andrew at a school in New York. I can't remember what it's called, Schaefer or something like that, or Schaefer, and it's about like how he wants to be the best jazz drummer and stuff like that. It's a very, not brutal film, but it's like one of the characters is very like mean and stuff like that. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. If you want to watch it, go watch it. Watching Miles Teller, like the performance in that was absolutely brilliant, like the passion he had for the role and obviously the work he put in to do the drumming and stuff like that. But then obviously like you really connect with the character because of the commitment he has with the music and because of how he's treated by this music teacher. Again, I'm not trying to spoil it. If you want to watch it, go watch it. It's on Netflix. I think it's been up a little bit, I don't know. It's so fun to watch and I've watched it multiple times since it came out. It's on my list and I usually have it on as background noise if I'm doing work or if I just want to watch something. The second film is a film called Boy Choir or The Choir. I really can't remember it at the minute, and it's about this troubled little boy who has like the singing voice of like an angel, like an opera singer, and he goes to a all boys singing school and he gets put in a choir, and it's again kind of similar to Whiplash with the whole, there was a competition and it's about kind of pushing yourself musically to get to the best kind of thing that you can be. And watching again, it's kind of like seeing the struggles of it, and the teacher wasn't exactly nice to him about it, but then seeing the kind of rewards that come out at the end of it fills you with a sense of pride, obviously seeing this character do so well. The storylines were kind of similar, so I think that's why I enjoyed it as well, because it was so much like Whiplash. Continuing on with movies, off of Netflix though this time, I have been to the pictures to see, obviously La La Land came out, I think that might have been February, I can't remember when I went and saw it, or it might have been the start of March. Obviously, already said about it, loved it. Damien Chazelle, amazing film maker, whatever he is, director, it was a perfect film. Musical again, loved every minute of it. I've already said about that, so yeah, La La Land definitely one. Earlier this week I went and saw Beauty and the Beast, the new live action one. I really didn't think I was going to go into it enjoying it. I thought, oh, I loved the old animation one, and I saw Jungle Book when that came out as the live action one, and I liked that, but I didn't like it as much as the original, and I thought, how are they supposed to kind of recreate like the Beast, all the magic on it? And I saw like adverts for it, and I love Emma Watson as an actress, but I just didn't feel like I was interested in it. But then I got offered to go and see it, so I went and saw it, and I was sat in the cinema with a massive grin on my face because it was so close to the book. Even the new music and the new songs that they put in fit so well with the movie and everything about it, and they filled all like little kind of, not plot holes, but like little mistakes that I remember seeing in the animation, and it made me fall in love with Emma Watson so much more. She's such an amazing actress. People said she couldn't sing. Go and see the film, she clearly can sing. The cinematography of it was gorgeous. Everything about it, the effects was absolutely stunning. I say this now, like I say I can't fault it now because it was only a couple of days ago that I saw it, but it was that good. Like, it was so just beautiful, and it reminded me of my childhood watching the animation. It made me fall in love with Disney all over again. Definitely one that I want to go and see again. If you've got the chance to go and see it while it's in cinemas, go and see it, seriously. Moving on from movies into TV now, but going back to Netflix. I've been binge watching series while I've been in and around my flat. I had previously watched the first season of Rick and Morty, I think last year or something, and loved it, but never got around to watching the second series. And I finished watching the second series I think about 2 or 3 days ago. Again, it's something I can binge watch quite easily. I think the second series I liked more than the first one because it was just a bit funnier, more characters were involved. Yeah, can't fault it, really good series to watch. And then something I completely binge watched in I think 3 or 4 days, and I finished it about 2 weeks ago now, was BoJack Horseman. I saw a lot of people on Twitter watching it, and I was like, okay, I like animated series, so I started watching it, and my flatmate Lucy said to me how good it was, and the more episodes I got through, the more I felt for the character of BoJack and wanted him to kind of succeed. And then before I knew it, I was in season 3, and I was like, well, I've got to finish it now. And then I finished it, and now I'm just kind of like, are they going to do another series? Because I want to watch it. Like, I enjoyed it. Those are definitely 2 animated series you have to watch, especially if you want something as background noise. You can easily go back and watch any episode as background noise, or just go back and watch them through again. I'm probably going to end up watching Rick and Morty and BoJack again throughout summer because I'm going to need stuff to watch when I'm not doing my studies and everything. Next section is lifestyle, or mainly food probably. So food and drink. Now I don't know if this classes as a food or a drink because it's a bit of both, but I've recently been getting into smoothies a lot for some reason. I probably have one every single day, like mid-afternoon, like lunchtime-ish. I never used to be like that into smoothies until recently. You can get these little packs from Aldi. I think they're about £1, £2 maybe, like this pack about that, like little bag, something like that, of different ingredients, and you literally just put them in, add water or milk or juice, anything you want, blend it and done. The ones that I've currently got are banana and strawberry, which is my favourite. There's one that's got like spinach, lemongrass, pineapple and mango in it. And then I've got one last pack before I need to restock, which I think has got pineapple, mango, I think spinach again, and then something else I can't remember, but they all kind of have like similar ingredients in them, but then there's slight changes. It fills me up a little bit more, makes me feel better about having fruit, and it's an easier way for me to have fruit throughout the day, and it's just reminds me of summer. It's like, it's a lot sunnier these last couple of days in Preston, thank God. Sitting at my desk having a smoothie, the sun's shining through my window, just makes me so much happier because it reminds me of summer. I would recommend going to Aldi if there's one near you and getting these packs because they're so easy to make and they're so nice and I'm loving them. So yeah, that's definitely the main bit of food and drink, I guess, if that counts as it. Other bits of lifestyle things are going to the gym in the evening. I know I did a video a couple of like weeks ago saying about having problems at the gym. I've now started going back to the big student gym instead of going to the little gym that is on our site at Halls, and I've been going between 8 and 8:30 2 or 3 times a week now. I want to stick to about 2 or 3 a week because I don't want to overwork myself, and I just find it so much more like convenient going in the evening because sometimes it's quieter and I just feel a bit more motivated in the evening. I don't know why, because I'm just sat around in my room like not doing anything, and I'm like, I could be doing a workout right now, so I fill up my time and then I come home, have a shower, and then I can just get straight into bed. I'm tired, so then I'll fall asleep easier and then get up the next day feeling better about myself, and doing more workouts is making me feel better about myself, so my confidence is boosting. So evening workouts at the gym, try that instead maybe, instead of making it a chore thinking I need to go to the gym for like an hour in the afternoon or even in the morning. Go in the evening as a wind down kind of thing. Take the stress out of the day and then put it into your workout and you'll feel so much better for it. And then the last little bit I want to talk about is music. I've stated so many times before, and again, it's probably getting annoying me keep saying this. I am obsessed with music. Absolutely obsessed. Everything that's always got music involved. I'm always listening to music, playing music, whatever. But recently I've gotten back into kind of finding new stuff. I used to just listen to the same stuff, and I still do. I still listen to the kind of same playlists while I'm working, while I'm at the gym, when I'm walking to somewhere. But recently I've been getting into all new music that I didn't think I would enjoy, and some new artists that have become like part of my playlist on Spotify and stuff like that. One song that I seem to be obsessed with is Lord's new song Greenlight. I heard Orla Gartland do a cover when she was on tour with Dodie, and that cover, I think I do like the cover, I think more than the actual song, so that's why I think I got into the song more. So then when I can't listen to the song on YouTube, I listen to the original on Spotify, and then it's made me like really enjoy the song. So like it's such a good like song to kind of walk to with the beat of it. Obviously one that everyone's been listening to is Ed Sheeran's new album Divide. I don't know if this is gonna get kind of like mixed opinions from people. It might do, some people might have the same opinion as me, but I don't find it as good as Multiply. I love it, don't get me wrong, I love the album. I just prefer Multiply at the minute because I can listen to Multiply all the way through, whereas I find myself skipping songs. Shape of You, obviously it's such a good song, but I'm starting to get kind of tired of hearing it, and I hate hearing songs over and over again, especially like on the radio, and it's making me not want to listen to it, and that's not good because Ed Sheeran's like one of my all-time favourite artists. People are sick of Galway Girl, love Galway Girl. Nancy Mulligan's another one that I love. Eraser's definitely one. New Man, oh that one, New Man's definitely like my top one I think off the album. But yeah, that's obviously, people have been loving that. I do love it, just not as much as Multiplies. A new song that has been on my playlist quite a lot, especially when I'm kind of trying to wind down, is a song called Godsend by Robbie Cavanagh. We went and saw Robbie at the Never Fade sessions in London. He was one of the acts before Dodie came on, and I remember hearing the song and it was so like nice, and his voice is amazing. And then I remember seeing on Twitter he was like, oh yeah, Godsend's out now, and I was just like, right, downloading it straight away. I've listened to it so much, it's such a chill song, and I wish I knew how to play it properly because it's such a nice song. It sounds so nice on the guitars. So if you want kind of chill music, go and listen to Robbie Cavanagh's song. It's beautiful. He does have other songs as well, but that's definitely a top one for me. And for the last little bit of music, I have been listening to K-pop. That's not like me. I'm very much kind of acoustic, singer-songwriter based, but my friend Jordan tried to get me into K-pop once, didn't enjoy it, and then recently I've been actually listening to some. I've got like 4 or 5 songs saved. I've been listening to Blackpink, some Hatsune Miku, there's other like J-pop stuff as well. It's very mixed, but some of the songs, especially the Blackpink songs, I listen to when I'm at the gym because they get me motivated and stuff like that. Another one is BTS. There's a song that's got a good beat to it. It boosts my mood and makes me feel like more productive, more motivated to do stuff. So yeah, K-pop seems to be working at the minute. And that about wraps everything up for what I've been loving in March. Maybe I will start doing these per month depending on if things have kind of stood out to me this month as to what I've been liking, etc. It was obviously, I've enjoyed being able to talk about the things that I love, show my opinions on certain things as well, so maybe it will become a thing. We'll see how it goes. I hope you enjoyed this. Next week's video I'm hoping will be quite exciting because I'm going to something called Sports Ball at university, which is on a Saturday, so I might film kind of like my getting ready process. So if you want to see that, let me know and I'll try and film it because it's going to be a very stressful day. I've got a beautiful dress and everything that I'd love to show you. I'm going to have my hair all fancy. I'm going to have someone do my makeup hopefully. So let me know if you want to see that. If not, I will plan something else and film it during the week. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this and I will see you next week. Bye.